As we stood together on Rosh Hashanah, Rabbi Reiner challenged us to reflect on the concept of awe, offering us an opportunity to recognize the profound and introspective nature of these high holy days. Indeed, hearing the shofar's call invites us into a space of reflection and renewal. It is a time that we look inward to examine our own lives and outwardly to consider our place within this sacred community. As I look around the sanctuary this morning, and as you look around this sanctuary as well, or are joining us online, I hope that you see familiar faces that remind you that you are connected to this temple. But I also want you to see new faces. This year, over 30 new families have joined our synagogue. We are 15 net families, which means we are growing. For our longtime congregants, I ask that you please introduce yourselves to our new families. Welcome them. We want all our families to feel that sense of belonging that I feel when I walk through these doors. As we head into 5786 together, I wanted to let you know of some of the amazing things happening at our synagogue. Our ability to live stream Shabbat and other services has improved with the adaptation of new software, as those online are noticing. We also participated in an interest-free loan program that afforded us updated energy-efficient hardware, reduced our monthly electrical consumption, and concurrently provided us with a monthly savings over the next 5 years. We have made necessary repairs to our building within our capital budget. With the support of the $150,000 security grant that we obtained last year, we are upgrading our camera system and fortifying this premises to be a hard target. And we are keeping a close eye on the next round of security grant funding that is projected to be about another $200,000. We are taking our security very seriously. Our religious school and ECC are back in session. Brotherhood, Sisterhood, and our Social Action Committee all have calendared fall events. Adult programming has an upcoming in-person lecture, and our annual Pizza in the Hut is just around the corner. The synagogue has a palpable vibrancy. That energy we feel, however, doesn't happen in a vacuum. I want to thank the chairs and members of our ritual committee for their dedication to these high holy days, ensuring that we have chairs to sit in, prayer books to read, and a friendly face to greet us. Thank you to our members of the adult and youth choir for filling our high holidays with song. Thank you also to our board of trustees and our committee members for their time and dedication to our congregation. Their thoughtful stewardship assures us that our values and strategic plan priorities have the support necessary for our success. Thank you again to our clergy for filling our high holidays with wonderful song and prayer. I also want to thank you, personally. I want to thank you, our congregants, for being here, for your presence, for your involvement, and your support. I am always moved how our community steps up, not only with generous gifts, but with their time and spirit. I think of the family who, upon learning that our lobby furniture needed a facelift, didn't think twice and offered to cover the cost. I think of our volunteers who come on our annual mitzvah day, at our end of summer barbecue, and the first day of B'Echad. We filled this house. That is the kind of community we are. It's one that truly cares for its religious home. Our mission at Congregation Shir Shalom is to meet the spiritual needs of our congregants at every stage of their lives, and to provide a safe and supportive space where we all can celebrate Judaism and each other. We do this by fostering meaningful relationships, offering uplifting worship, promoting lifelong learning, driving social action, and creating rich cultural experiences. Our goal this year is to create a deep sense of community, a stronger connection to Israel, and a reinvigorated Jewish identity for each of you. Our ability to reach that goal for everyone in our community, however, cannot be covered by dues alone. Indeed, our dues only cover a portion of the annual budget. And like most nonprofits, we rely on additional financial support. Nevertheless, I don't want any of you to leave here today thinking that our annual Yom Kippur appeal is simply a financial transaction. Instead, I ask you to look at our Yom Kippur appeal as an invitation to express the core Jewish values of tzedakah and tikkun olam. In preparing for this speech, I started to think about tzedakah as charity and whether one should choose to give or not. But in thinking further and researching further, I realized that tzedakah, like we just read in Unatana Tokev, is much, much more. Tzedakah is defined as an act of justice and righteousness. Jewish tradition teaches us that tzedakah is actually not a choice, but a moral obligation, a way to help repair the world, tikkun olam, and to create a most just society. For Jews, this moral obligation is more important than ever. Not only for this congregation, but for the state of Israel, and like we heard this morning, for Jews around the world. Through tzedakah, we can all become partners in this work, ensuring that our synagogue can continue its mission as well. As Rabbi Jonathan Sachs of blessed memory, oft-quoted by our own Rabbi Reiner, stated, by distributing one's possession with righteousness, one can turn the promise of Rosh Hashanah into the abundant fulfillment of Yom Kippur. Now, I understand that asking you this morning to repair the world may be a daunting task. That said, I want you to understand what your donation means to this synagogue. Your contribution will allow us to hire an engagement professional to create consistent, broad-based programming and open avenues for congregants to, quote, meet people with a shared heritage and values. Your financial contribution will also help us meet our much-needed operational support, including our anticipated lower mansion renovations, increased youth and teen events, adult Jewish educational, cultural, and social offerings, and as one younger congregant commented, more snacks at Hebrew school. In short, your financial support will make this congregation thrive. So, I encourage you to give, and give generously. Give because this is one of the few charitable contributions where every dollar goes to support our community. Give because every dollar, whether it's $180 or $1,800 or $10,800, matters. It matters to the success of the synagogue and our strategic plan priorities. Give because we heard you and you asked us. You wanted an engaged congregation, a meaningful Jewish education for your children, and a roadmap for the financial viability and sustainable growth of this synagogue. If you donate already, thank you, thank you. If you're gonna donate today, please fold that perforation for the annual Yom Kippur appeal card you received when you walked in this door. And give. Our ushers will come by to collect the pledge cards and the envelopes. Your generosity is an investment in our shared future and in the task of building our community at Shir Shalom. with your help, we can truly say, L'dor vador, from generation to generation, our legacy endures. Shana tova tikatevu, may we all be inscribed in the book of life for a good and sweet new year. Thank you.